In previous updates, I talked about the public campaign we were starting to help combat drug and alcohol abuse, bullying, suicides, and preventing violence in our community. You will notice that our campaign has begun with some signs placed in the community at the tourism building, here in front of council, and at the entrance to this parks and recreation area where the Gaylord Paulus Arena. These signs will be up for a while, and if anyone has any affirmations they would like to put on there, please let us know. The affirmations are going to change every 2 or 3 weeks, and you can let Councillor Sherry Lynn Hill Pierce, who's taking the lead on this, let her know if you have any messages you want to put out there. We have noticed that some of the signs, especially the one in front of the Parks and Rec area, have had some letters being taken or missing. We would ask that those letters be returned by whoever took them and that they refrain from taking any more. These signs are put up for our community's benefit, and we would ask everyone to respect them. So if anyone has any information on who is vandalizing those signs, please let us know. You know, the first sign at the Parks and Rec said, you know, you are awesome, dream big. And I got good feedback from community members on that, and then all of a sudden the whole word awesome disappeared, and the community members were very upset that someone would do that and remove those words. So please, let's look after these signs, because they are, you know, it's for our community. We will also be distributing pens to at a number of community events that will say, you care, we care, Six Nations care. And the pens will include a little side on there. You can pull a flag out, and it's going to have signs in there. It's going to have numbers where you can call if you need any type of assistance. We will also be putting up signs in all of the washrooms at the arenas and other public places, and so we're still working on that. So I ask all the community members to please help us with this public campaign. As I said, this is our community, and I believe that we all need to work together to make it a safe and healthy place for all of us to live. And again, thanks to Councillor Hill Pierce for taking the lead on this campaign. Hydro One has been doing some disconnections in our community for non-payment of hydro bills. Now, we've had meetings with them, and we've been working with them to coordinate one-on-one sessions with individual community members so that they can get their hydro bills assessed, and if need be, they can work out some kind of a payment plan on their outstanding accounts. So if you have a hydro bill which is quite high and it has not been paid in a while, we encourage you to contact Hydro and to work out some arrangement with them so that you can avoid disconnection. Don't wait to be disconnected and then try and come and make some resolution. Arlene Miracle in my office is here to provide assistance to you if needed and to arrange a meeting between you and Hydro One. We're also obtaining more information on any home assistance programs that are available out there, which can help low-income families with their hydro bills. And once we receive more information on that, we'll provide it in the future updates. So, let's, please, as I said, if you have an outstanding bill, try to contact Hydro or contact Arlene, and she can help you meet with them. As everyone knows, there is going to be a federal election coming up on October 19th, and I've been asked to inform people that if they do want to vote in this election and they do not have proper identification, they should get a letter from Lands and Membership. I can get more information for those that want it on the registration process, and we can include that in a future update, because it is going to be a long campaign, because the election's not till October. We are also having a by-election here at Six Nations. Councillor Darrell Hill resigned as the District 5 Councillor effective July 31st, 2015. We will therefore be having a by-election for that vacant councillor position. The nominations will be held on August 29th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon at Emily C. General School, and the by-election will be held on September 26th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. also at Emily C. General School. I want to talk about an organization that is called the Ontario Native Literacy Coalition, and it is the lead support organization for 23 Native literacy and essential skills programs throughout Ontario. These programs offer a variety of skill developmental services both on and off reserves, which will help prepare their clients for work, apprenticeships, post-secondary education, secondary completion, or independence. Now, this organization has been in existence for 28 years, and there is a program running here at Six Nations. So if anyone is interested in taking part in this or would like more information on this service, you can contact Michelle Davis, who is the Executive Director of the Coalition. Her telephone number is 519-668-6652, or she can be reached toll-free at 1-855-368-3072. Of course, the Pan Am Games we've been very involved with, and since July 6th, Councillor Mark Hill and myself have been involved in a number of activities at the Pan Am and the Para-Pan Am Games. In addition, our Pan Am team, which is coordinated by Kevin Sandy, has also been involved and has done excellent work in promoting Six Nations at the Aboriginal Pavilion and throughout the Pan Am Games venues. We also took part in the opening ceremonies of both the Pan Am and the Para-Pan Am Games, along with a number of our community members who were performers in both opening ceremonies. In addition, some of our artists, musicians, and dancers were performers for Panamania at different venues throughout the city. So Six Nations certainly had a presence during the Pan Am Games and the Para-Pan Am Games. And on July 15th, we held the official unveiling of the Tom Longboat statue at Harbourfront in Toronto. This is an excellent piece of work that was done by our former Chief Dave General, and the unveiling ceremony was an exciting time for us and the members of the Tom Longboat family that were able to be there. This statue will be moved. It has to be moved out of Toronto next week, and it will be moved to our community and located in front of the Youth and Elder Centre that is currently under construction. And as soon as we are ready, we will have another community event to welcome the statue here back at Six Nations. On July 16th, the Aboriginal Pavilion also had a gala opening, and Six Nations was well represented there with Murray Porter, and the Tribal Vision dancers from Six Nations also took part in that gala. Our Embrace Her with Love concert, which was held at Chiefswood on July 18th, was held to bring awareness to the issue of missing and murdered Indigenous women, and it was quite successful, and we had a number of performers from Six Nations, including Derek Miller and Murray Porter, who all gave of their time for free because they are very passionate about this issue. We were also lucky to have Sherry Miracle and Michelle Thrush, who are both actresses on Blackstone, to be the co-MCs for that festival. And just prior to the Grand River Champion of Champions powwow, we held another festival at Chiefswood Park, which again highlighted a lot of our musicians here from Six Nations. And the powwow, of course, was a success with a number of people here. And just to let you know that we did have visitors come to the powwow who were part of the Pan Am team for the Cayman Islands, as well as the Virgin Islands Pan Am team. They traveled down in their Pan Am cars to come in and visit Six Nations and join our powwow, and they very much enjoyed it, so much so that they may be inviting some of our dancers to take part in festivals in their islands.